So I'm here with Jane Mills from the Holly Bush in Treasil. We've had a nice little ride out into the country. Thank you very much for lighting a lovely fire down here as well. It's nice and toasty in here. But the main reason we've come here is to find out who it is that you've nominated for the Free Radio People Awards.
Yeah, Michelle Bett. She's a very good friend of mine, has been for a good number of years.
Now, you've nominated Michelle for Best Carer.
Yeah.
Tell us a bit about her caring, who it is she cares for, and the situation there.
Okay. She cares for her son, who is Jamie. He's just turned a teenager at 13. He's about 6 foot tall. Michelle's about 5'4", and he's a big, strapping, autistic boy. We all love him a lot, care for him a lot. But for Michelle, she has to live with autism 24/7, and she cares for him dearly. And despite everything she's gone through, her motivation in life is always to give Jamie a good life.
Well, that's what makes this incredible. I mean, it's not just the dedication, the time that she's put into looking after Jamie. She's had a lot to deal with herself as well.
She has.
Tell us about some of the...
5 years ago, she found a small lump in her breast, and unfortunately it was breast cancer, and she had to have a mastectomy. Though she wouldn't let them keep her in hospital because she wanted to be home with Jamie and making sure that Jamie's welfare was good. And she recovered really quickly and tried to keep as normal a life as she could for Jamie and for her husband Ian. And one day, not long after the operation, she collapsed at home, and we rushed her into hospital, and she'd had a stroke. And they ran a lot of tests on her and found out that she'd got a hole in her heart, which she'd had all her life. And had it not been for the chemotherapy, they may never have found the hole in her heart. But they think that the chemotherapy caused and the hole in the heart would have caused the stroke. Again, during all of this, she's been having injections in her stomach to try and make sure the cancer doesn't return. But having done that for, I think, 2 years, every 3 months, every 3 or 4 months, they tested it and her hormones were still raging. So she had to have a hysterectomy. And in all of that, she's got an autistic son who she cares for dearly and has never, ever been pushed to the background through any of her illnesses. She's a true inspiration.